Just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Ben Carroll the screen. A shot from the high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
From downtown, counted from distance.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Drains the triple.
Yeah, Giannis feeling confident. Goes right to the three to get those points back.
And Carroll against Antetokounmpo. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Green. Jalen Green. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Antetokounmpo against Ben Carroll. 5 to shoot. Over Antetokounmpo. Ben Carroll no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Ben Carroll following the score by Detroit. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Yeah, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 7 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's White. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Number 9, 2 shots.
That free throw misses. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they were fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Now here's White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Lakers trail by 4. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's a look at some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Green. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Duran. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
It's stolen. And now the Pistons in transition. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. From 11 feet away, Antetokounmpo with the block. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
But I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and of course Jalen Duran.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
Here's Green. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. Team second.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Green. Jalen Green. 1 shot.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Pass to White. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Green. To the paint. And stolen by Banchero. On the wing, Green. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Banchero.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And Los Angeles making a change here.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Duran with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Antetokounmpo for 3. They're in with a rebound. Lakers trail by 12. Floats one, and he lays it up and in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Antetokounmpo outside. White finds Antetokounmpo. Back to White. And again, no good by Detroit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Pistons lead by 8, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Green. Shoots over White. And it's Green missing.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades. The Lakers with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, Green with a block.
Great defense there by Green. Love seeing him use that athleticism to block some shots.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Harrington. He's covered by Simons. And it's blocked. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Ivicic. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Boston. Reed with it. Here's Harrington. Yet to see a basket. With the teardrop. Antetokounmpo with the block. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he recovers it. Reed in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Shot from 12. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Harrington. Outside Reed to get back on track. Simons with a rebound.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Lakers, Harrington taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 14. The 3. Rebound, the Lakers.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Here's Boston. No made baskets yet. We've got 1:28 left in the first.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Pass to Simons. Antetokounmpo inside. Reed defending. Antetokounmpo against Reed. Antetokounmpo! Bam! Antetokounmpo has got 16 points. Here's Harrington. Takes the 3. That one is off. Detroit leading by 14. Antetokounmpo inside. Coming off a solid outing against Toronto. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Lakers trail by 14. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Harrington. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 3 on the clock. Lets it go from 14.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Pistons. Yeah. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Outside, Green.
Personal foul. First team
Detroit leading by 16. Simons with it. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Lets the three fly. Buries it from 3.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Green up top. He's covered by Simons. And it's Green missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
There's the triple. Rebound, the Lakers. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Duran.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Green against Simons. Fires from deep. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Green. Over Simons. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Duran. Green's got 6 points.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Here's Ivicic. Now here's Simons. Green covering. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
First free throw is good.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Pass to Duran. To the left wing. Banchero left side. From deep. They get it back. Duran, the pass to Banchero. Nice touch inside. Paolo Banchero.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third is Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now here's Duran. The D's right on him. Here's Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes a first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. The Pistons lead by 13. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Five on the clock. The baseline J. And he hits the jumper. 13 points in the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And here's Green from the arc. Green rising above the D to hit the triple.
With a hand in his face, Green, look, that's just nothing.
White looking it over. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Duren's got rebound number 8 now. High post Green. Duren the screen. Green the pass to Duren. Takes a 13-footer. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Detroit leading by 12. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Banchero.
Third personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, number 20.
And so he makes both from the line. Lakers trail by 14. Duren the screen. The 3 from Banchero. Rebounded by Ivicic.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
White for 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Green for 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, the relentless pursuit of points from Paolo Banchero.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And the Pistons making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Down low, Duren. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms. It's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
White against Green. Gobert with a screen on Banchero. Clock at 6. It's blocked.
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Detroit leading by 12. Inside. It's tipped. Pass to Green. Blocked. And stolen by Banchero. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Detroit making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to White. Unloads. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Harrington. 5 points in the game. Going inside, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. They grab their own miss. Gobert with the bucket.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Banchero surveys. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Outside White. Antetokounmpo outside. Six on the shot clock. Out to Beasley. This one for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Reed. Up top, Banchero. Antetokounmpo covering. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Beasley. There's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Harrington. 5 points in the game. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harrington's got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
"13 feet out. And there's another one for the Pistons.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pass to Reed. Now Banchero. And Gobert with a block. Launches a three. Another three for Detroit.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Harrington. Give him 8. Driving to the basket. Left side Reed. The 3-ball. The Pistons clear it.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Harrington. With the drive. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gobert. 36 seconds left to play in the half. The teardrop. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harrington. Pass to Boston. 4-3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Banchero.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Pistons on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
Giannis is an absolute freak.
Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Pistons lead by 21. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And for Los Angeles, here's Banchero. Antetokounmpo with the block. Picked it out of midair. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8 points now.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Off target from outside. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their next game is at Paycom Center in Oklahoma City for a date with the Thunder. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And now a look at the various locations of the shots taken so far for Paolo Banchero.
Well, they need to look elsewhere for points because he has been horrendous on offense in this one. Just no production from him. A bad percentage from the field. Nothing seems to be in rhythm for him tonight.
That one's off. Good on the second one. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
This is how relentless Green is. He is not bashful at attacking the defense inside and drawing the foul.
2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit leading by 20. Antetokounmpo outside. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Pass to Duren. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Antetokounmpo against Banchero. Blocked! Outside, Green. Out to the right wing. The kick out to Banchero. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside White. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Banchero. That shot off. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Detroit leading by 19. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Pass to Green. Now here's Banchero. Takes a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Detroit has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Soft touch off the glass. 27 points for him.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Green. Elbow shot on the way. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Jalen Duren third.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 20. To the inside. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Simons. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
And using that speed right there, it's what makes Simons hard to stop in transition.
Pass to Duren. Duren, the screen. 6 to shoot, to the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's Simons. He's got 6. To the right side. Shakes him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Thursday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming to town.
And that game against the Kings, that'll be game number 10 for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things, should be a fun one.
And the first one at the line is good.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside, Green. Rebounded by Ivicic. The Pistons lead by 22. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Simons. Antetokounmpo, left side. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo covering. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 10 points for him.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Simons outside. To the paint. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Pass to Duren. And here is Green. Deflected. Here's Ivicic. Here's Antetokounmpo.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Harrington. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
13-5.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Harrington, 1 shot.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good. Detroit leading by 21. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look. Broken down by paint, mid-range, and 3-point shot attempts so far for the Pistons.
And they're attacking where it's working for them. Right now, the paint area. High efficiency and high volume.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Harrington. He's got 12. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Lakers.
Good on both. The Pistons lead by 21. Pass to Ivisic. Back to Simons. And he drives in.
Yeah, Simons using his quickness to create and a slow reaction by the defense.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Anthony Simons, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons. And so Simons nails both of them. Well, the Lakers shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Harrington. The rebound by Detroit. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Simons, right side. Here's Ivisic. Jacks up with 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Harrington. 14 points for him. Rebounded by Ivisic. Ivisic got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Right wing. Pass to Boston for 3. Simons with a rebound. Simons got 4 rebounds now. From down in the low post, it goes. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Harrington, the pass to Boston. Reed sets a screen. 3-pointer. The shot by Boston, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Detroit. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Here's Harrington. He's covered by Simons. Here's Harrington. He's got 14. Just 4 to shoot. Basket's good.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And there's another one for the Pistons.
Boy, Simon's jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Boston. Still without a bucket. Pass to Harrington. Shoots over Simons. No good with a jumper from the wing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
1:49 left in the third quarter. The layup off target. Well, Los Angeles shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Harrington. Now here's Reed. Here's Boston. Knocks down the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Beasley outside. Pass to Ivicic. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Harrington. 14 points for him. And here's Reed. The fader. That one drops for him. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And here's Simons outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Now Simons. 12 points for him. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Detroit on top. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harrington. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And for Los Angeles, Durant out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Harrington in at the point.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him. Outside, Green.
RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Banchero outside. Pass to Harrington. Here's Duran. Defended by Gobert. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And the Pistons shooting about 56% in this one. White against Green. There's the steal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on White.
At the line for the Lakers, Green. Jalen Green, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. The Pistons lead by 22. Pass to Gobert. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
White, good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
White against Green. And no good. Good work defensively by White. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
To the paint. And the layup falls. Give him 31 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Green against White. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
From the arc. Duran with a rebound.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Rebounded by the Lakers. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Over to the wing. From the corner. The rebound by Detroit. To the middle. Duran with a steal. Releases. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Detroit making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Herter. The three from Quickly. Sinks it from distance. Quickly's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Murray. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Out to the right wing, to the wing, right side. The three from Banchero. And another three for the Lakers.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Gobert. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Banchero. With the 10-footer, count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Herter. Now Banchero. Antetokounmpo covering. Quickly outside. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. Again, the Lakers.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by White. On the wing, Murray. From deep three-point range, Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Fires hitting the triple.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Banchero outside. Beyond the arc. Detroit with a rebound. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Banchero. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And he's good on the second. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Harrington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Simmons. Third personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Lakers. Harrington, 2 shots.
So it comes up empty at the line. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Here's Harrington, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Now here's Simons. Defense is right there. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Here's Simons. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Simons has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Here's Harrington. He's covered by Simons. Harrington's shot is off. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one no good. Nice D from Reed. Here's Boston. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Reed. Here's Harrington.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
4th personal foul. Team 4.
He makes a first.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Harrington at the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Antetokounmpo surveys. To the inside. Clock is at 3. Oh, and Reed with a block. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Get the basketball. Substitution for your Pistons. Gobert.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
2nd personal foul, team 2nd. At the line for your
First one falls for him.
number 20, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 55 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Harrington. Here's Boston. Simons with it. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's good for two.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Simmons. Fifth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
No good on that one.
Harrington taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Simons. 16 seconds left in the game. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.